sexy.
Hi guys, Identity here from philwithskill.com with a review of Airfighter War Armageddon for Android and iOS systems. It is a shoot 'em up game which looks on the first glance really positive and is a lot of fun. So I directly downloaded it and wanted to try it out. However, certain things really kill the fun in the game and the enjoyment. First of all, there's commercials constantly and everywhere. It's blinking in your face on top of the screen constantly. Every time you finish a mission, there is a advertisement for another game. Every time you switch through, there are advertisements. It's really annoying and kind of jumpy into your head, into your eyes. So it's kind of like putting yourself back in the game itself. Second of all, the game itself is kind of a harder difficulty, so just going through it is not that easy. I got already stuck in the third mission and quite needed some time to solve it. Luckily, or well, actually not luckily, actually bad for the game, but luckily for me, there's currently a bug in the game which gives you a lot of gold, meaning that I was able to completely upgrade my ship to maximum in, I don't know, like 15-20 minutes of game time. The bug looks like this, that you're playing your normal mission, you're spending all your money, and after you kill 3-4 opponents, suddenly your money bounces back to the amount which you had before you spend it, meaning that you can accumulate quite a lot of money in really short time. And as you can see, my first ship is already fully upgraded and I have no problems anymore of killing everything. However, the game itself is kinda a lot of visuals on the screen, meaning that sometimes it's really hard to keep track where ships are coming from, where you're shooting at, where enemy missiles or bullets or attacks are coming from. So it is kind of really hard. And what really annoys the hell out of me as well is the very aggressive monetizing which the developers are trying to pull off in this game. Meaning, now for example, you can see this blinking advert to use one of your special skills. The special skill can only be refilled using real money currency. I didn't have the impression that they're dropping in the game besides the first mission where, you know, you're trying to get hooked to the game. I didn't have a single drop after that anymore, so you cannot refill it with real money currency, and this constantly blinking and constantly jumping into your face is really annoying. And but also visuals, I already mentioned that there's a lot of visuals in the game, and adding this up is even more. Your eye kind of gets stressed, so not that positive. The game itself is kind of fun to play, like mechanics are okay-ish, besides of course a high difficulty and all those negative aspects which I already mentioned, but altogether it somehow doesn't hook you up to play the game longer and come back to the game and enjoy the game, because it's just not really comfortable to play with. Additionally, the next airplanes which you technically could play are only achievable through a lottery after each level, completing each level, where I usually get, you all know those kind of lotteries, you usually get one of the smaller prizes out of it. I can't judge how difficult or how impossible, or if it is even impossible to get one of the further airships for free from this point of view. So far I think that pretty much you need to buy it and unlock to get further airplanes. Again, very aggressive method of monetizing in the game, which is kind of annoying. Without the bug I wouldn't have even bothered playing for the 1.5 hours, or actually nearly 2 hours which I played the game. Actually, the bug was kind of motivating to keep in it, to see how the fully upgraded ship will look like. I think the game is really for short pleasure in between, usable, otherwise not. I wouldn't recommend it. Otherwise, it's too much, which is too annoying. Besides core mechanics, which are okayish, but the surroundings are just not recommended by me. This is Identity from philwithskill.com. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you know for upcoming videos about other Android games, and of course other awesome stuff which I publish. And yeah, otherwise, have a good day. Bye bye.